Previously on Danganronpa.
Have we yet another lovebird among us?
And now...
Oh yes, I'm there as well, Togami. Yes, I'm there. Yeah, I get a scene as well, Togami.
Two corpses that had disappeared. The suffocating scent of blood that permitted the room shouted from the rooftops. This is an undeniable truth. For the second time that day, we heard their anonymous announcement. Oh my god. What the fuck? How did you get there?
Oh, that's super fast speed like the Flash, you know. And with that said, you guys get your own very copy of Monokuma File 3. I'm gonna pass it out when you find the body before. I thought I saw another wave coming. It looks like I was set on. Shut up and hand it over. Okay, well, investigate long and hard, so you're good and ready for the last trial. See you later, alligator. We found the bodies, and that's left is to find the culprit. You, just wait a second. You wait just a second, I suppose. How can you be so relaxed? They're dead. Both of them. They're both dead. They're not coming back. You're terrible. You're a terrible person. As Shahina broke down, tears streaming down her cheeks. She lifted Yamada's motionless head, cradled into her arms. Who would do this? Why? Why would they do this? A large tear fell from Eshinia's eye. I landed on Yamada's cheek. If this were a fairy tale, this is the part where Yamada would open his eyes. However, this is no fairy tale. This is real. Zoom! Wait. This is no fairy. What? He came back to life. Looks like his memory is fried. He's done for. Mastaka. What? Yazoo. Hero. He closed his eyes for his second time and never opened them again. Yamada's second wind sputtered and died out, putting an end to his final farewell.
Ashina's tear continued falling in a steady stream onto his cheek, his forehead and lips. But there would be no second miracle, only a ephemeration of that cold reality. This isn't some old love story. All the tears in the world couldn't even revive a goldfish.
You truly are a heartless, insensitive, cold-blooded bastard. I pray at least your lungs still function.
Frankly, I'm pissed off. What the hell, right? Doesn't he have to come back from the dead and just to say something like that? Thanks to him, the whole damn game's been ruined. He said, ah, and Yashuru, yes?
Ooh, Hakore. Yashihiro Hakore. You couldn't have meant anything else.
Well, that pretty much settles it. He attacked Celeste and Yamada, then he killed both Ishimaru and Yamada. On top of that, he hid their bodies, all wearing some bizarre costume and holding around these justice hammers. And it was all Hakore.
Unforgivable. I will never forgive him what he's done. For killing two of my friends.
In any case, I suppose it's about time we begin this life or death game of Guess Who. Now, this round looks like it'll be a clean sweep. So much for life and death game.
Yes, it does indeed.
It begins again. The gears are turning and they can't be stopped. I know all too well what I have to do for my life and for everyone else's lives. I know what I have to do. Where is Kirigi anyway? Where the fuck is she? Investigation. First off, we should go over the Monokuma file and refresh my memory. Victims: Ifumu Yamada, Kyoto Ishimaru. Both died as a result of blunt force trauma to the head. It appears they were killed with similar weapons. That's it. It's rather peculiar. There's far too little information compared to previous events.
It's hardly an issue. After all, the incident played out before our very eyes. It's only natural we should have more information than the Monokuma file.
I suppose you have a point, but there's another matter as well. The person who's yet to show herself. You mean Kirigi? Well, she does indeed have an alibi for the time Yamada and Celeste were attacked. It is not possible she was operating an accessory to the culprit. Accessory? An accessory?
What do you want? No need to be catty. I came all the way out here just to answer your questions.
Questions?
You were talking about there being an accomplice, weren't you?
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure I already explained this to you. Ah yes, it was during the first class trial.
While we're here, I'd like to ask the teddy bear if there's an accomplice. Also, are they also a villain?
Well, here's your answer. Well, it is possible to bring along an accomplice for a murder. Or the perpetrator himself can graduate. Which means, no matter how much...
Oh, it's talking to it.
Oh no, there's a 0% profit margin for any and all accomplice behavior.
So you're saying there's no chance an accomplice will be involved in this incident?
That's as much as I can tell you. If I did, I'd be hindering you guys' imaginations. I just don't want you to forget that no matter how much anyone assists in a murder, there could be one villain. An accomplice has nothing to gain. In other words, we have to identify the single villain who committed the murders, as usual. While we're on the subject, I'll take this opportunity to make everything perfectly clear. For this what?
For this class trial, you guys only need to identify the one true villain who devised and carried out a plan for the murder. The one true villain? Well, I think I've explained enough for ya. From here on, it's just you guys and the villain button heads. May the best bear win. There's only one villain, and accomplice there's nothing to gain, which means Kirigi being involved is out of the question. Most likely.
I'm glad for that, but still, where is she running off to?
If she has no involvement in the murders, then it matters not. We must focus on our investigation.
Investigation? Ah, yes. Well, we already know Hakurari killed them. I suppose a quick investigation wouldn't do us any harm. Shouldn't we consider that homicidal maniac might be a suspect too? Just throwing it out there. A genocidal show?
What have I ever done to you? When did you... You weren't there when I woke up, so I've been looking all over for you, white knight. Anyway, you over there, little Miss Godzilla Knockers.
Consider knockers?
You know why, you double D's? Why am I a suspect?
You're a homicidal maniac, can I say more?
Is that all it takes to become a real guest on the suspect list? But I've got no alibi. But I've got an alibi. She's right, she does have an alibi. She was with the rest of us when Yamada screamed. Plus, when the two corpses were stolen, she was still unconscious in the physics lab. Plus, what would she use hammers to kill him? She uses her scissors anyway, she's already established this anyway. While I give you Ishimaru's corpse, she couldn't have transported to Yamada's from the infirmary. I don't look at it, but I actually put a lot of thought into my craft. You guys know how I roll. I've been led bare for all to see, so killing's out of the question for me.
That's something to be proud of. In any case, what about securing the scene? I'm worried about the bodies being taken again.
Ashihina and I will handle that. Isn't that right? Is that alright, Ashihina?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be much help with the investigation anyway.
And then there's that. We can finally get started. Something about this case feels kind of odd. Everyone has an alibi, which means the number of possible suspects is limited. On the other hand, maybe it's just me overthinking things. Maybe something tells me it's not as quite that simple. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, guys, with that said, hope you enjoyed this session of Danganronpa. We'll be back with the class trial and, well, the investigation and the class trial. So, I did quite a bit today, actually. I didn't expect to go this far. But we found out who's dead. We found out Yamada and Ishimaru's dead. But I have a feeling that when he said, yeah, there is something wrong with this case. It's not, obviously. I don't think it is Hakore. There is something to his bit. I think it's someone else. I think it's someone who thinks everyone else has the alibi. Because when the body announcement went off for Yamada, he was still alive, so it weren't for Yamada. We don't know that for sure. But no, he wasn't still alive. No, but it didn't go off when we found Ishimaru. It said 3 people. No, but it did. Was the murderer count as the person who gets it? I don't know. We'll find out in the class trial. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been PhantomSharkGaming here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.